Hmm. Everyone, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Paint, MS Paint, right? Okay. Now, so I think, so we discussed, right? For and for each loop, right? We completed. Do you have any questions on that, guys? No. Now we will go for next topic. Okay. So what is the next topic, guys? Next topic is transfer. What is transfer statement? Transfer statements. Okay. Transfer statements. Now, what are the transfer statements, guys? What are the transfer statements we have? Okay. Break statement. Okay. Continue statement. Right. Return statement. These are the transfer statements, right? Okay. Now we will see the first statement called what? Break, guys. Tell me where we discussed on break statement, guys?
Switch case.
In switch case. Okay. So break. Now. Okay. Now. So we can use break. Okay. We can use break statement inside switch and loops, guys. Okay. Inside switch and loops. Okay. If we use anywhere else, we will get compile time error. Understand? So what are the applicable places, guys, where we can use break statement inside the switch statement? And one more thing is inside the loop statement. Inside the switch statement, if you use break statement, what will happen? To stop the fall through, right? So we can use break statement inside switch to stop what, guys? Fall through, right? Come on.
Yes, sir.
So we can use switch statement inside. Okay, sorry. We can use what is the break statement, right? We can use break statement inside switch to fall through the switch, right? To stop fall through, sorry. To stop fall through inside switch. Okay. Next one. We can use break statement inside loop, okay, to break the loop execution based on some condition. Understand? So we can use break statement inside loop to break the loop execution based on some condition, guys. Understand? So for switch statement, we no need to discuss. Already we discussed it, right? Now we will write few examples on what? Okay, in the loop. Okay, how can we break the loop? By using break statement. Okay, so how can we stop the execution of loop by using break statement? Okay, so let me write one example. Okay, so int I is equal to 0 I'm taking. Int I equals to 0 I'm taking. Okay, and after that I less than 10 I'm taking. Okay, and fine. After that, what, guys? I plus plus. Okay, now no loop will start. Here, what I'm doing? Okay, so system.out.println system.out.println of just I am printing. Fine. So after that, what I'm doing here, if I, okay, I double is equal to 6. If I double is equal to 6, okay. So here what I'm doing, if I double is equal to 6, okay, just break, okay. So inside, if we can write this one also, no problem. So inside, if we can allow only one statement, right? It should not be any declarative statement, right? No. So like that I am writing. Okay. Okay, guys. So after that, system.out.println, let me write something called loop and. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. See, let me execute the same program in Eclipse. Creating Java project. Break STMT demo. Next. Finish. Now here, create Java class. Break STMT demo. I'm using main method. Class is ready. Now here, what I need to do, I'm taking one for loop. Int I is equal to 0 and I less than 10. Okay. I less than 10. I plus plus. Fine. So after that, what? For loop is started. Okay. In the for loop, what I'm writing is out control space. Here what? Just I want to print I value. So after that, okay, if I double is equal to 6. Okay. So I double is equal to 6. Just break. Okay. Here, sys out. What I want to take and statement. Something I'm writing. That's it. Okay. Fine. See. Now what happened, guys? So what is the output here? So it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I is equal to 6, then break. So if break statement is encountered, what happened? The complete, okay, for loop will be what? Okay, will not be executed. Okay. The control will come out of this for loop completely. Understand? The control come out of this for loop completely, guys. Okay. Now let me execute it. See what happened? 0 end statement, 1 end statement, 2 end statement, 3 end statement, 4 end statement, 5 end statement. See next 6. system.out.println of I, 6 is printed. After that, what we have written, if I w is equal to 6, right? What is the I
Yep.
value now? 6. 6 w is equal to 6 means what?
Equal.
True, right?
True.
6 w is equal to 6 means what? True. If it is true, then control will execute this break statement, right? Understand,
Yes, sir.
guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So without curly braces in if condition, how many statements we can place?
Single
One
statement.
Only one statement. That should not be any declarative statement.
declarative stuff.
Right. Here break is what? Normal statement. So now if I w is equal to 6, 6 w is equal to 6 means what? True. If condition is true, which statement will execute? Break statement will execute. Right? Now break means what? Okay. The control will come out of this complete for loop, guys. Understand? So after that, it will not execute anything. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, okay? Let me execute that. See, Saiteja. Saiteja, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, what happened, for int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, right? So what is the I value initially? Come on, what is the I value?
0.
0, right? Now, I is equal to 0. After that, what it will verify? Condition it will verify, right? I less than 10. Condition is true or false?
True.
True, right? Why 0 less than 10? 0 less than 10 means condition is true. So if condition is true, then control where it will go? Inside the for loop.
Inside a for loop.
Okay. So inside the for loop, what is the first statement? System.out.println of I.
Println of I.
What is the I value now? 0.
0.
So that's what 0 we printed, right? So
Yes.
after that, what is the next condition, next statement? If block. If I w is equal to 6, what is the I value now? 0. 0 w is equal to 6. Condition is true or false?
False.
False. If condition is false means what? Control will not come inside this if block. Okay. So next, what is the statement? System.out.println of end statement. So that's what end statement is printed, right? So after that, where it will go? This is the for loop, right? After that, where it will go? Control.
Increment section.
Control will go to increment decrement section. Now I plus plus. So earlier I value 0. After I plus plus, what will be the I value?
1.
I value will become 1. Now, again, where it will go? Control will go to condition part.
Condition.
Right? Now, I less than 10, 1 less than 10. Condition true or false? Condition is true.
False.
If condition is true, then first statement, system dot, if condition is true, then only control will come inside the for loop. Inside the for loop, what is the first statement? System.out.println of I. What is the I value now? 1. So that's what 1 printed. Okay. After that, what is the next statement? If I w is equal to 6. What is the I value? 1. 1 w is equal to 6. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false, then control will come to next line, this line, right? So here what? End statement. End statement printed. Next, increment decrement section. I value will become 2. 2 less than 10. Condition is true. If condition is true, then I value. What is I value? 3. After that, I w is equal to 6. Condition is false, right? 3 w is equal to 6. Condition is false. Then end statement. Next 4 value, end statement. Next 5 value, end statement. Okay, finally, where it will go? Increment decrement. Next, what is the I value? 6. 6 less than 10. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. Condition is true. Then system.out.println of I. What is the I value now? 6. That's what 6 is printed, right? So after that, if I w is equal to 6. If I w is equal to 6. No, 6 w is equal to 6. Condition is true or false? Condition is, if condition is true, then control will come inside the if block, right? If loop. So what is the first statement inside the if loop? Break. Break means what? Okay. Control will come out of the for loop. Okay. This complete for loop will be terminated, guys. Control will come out of the for loop. After for loop, do you have any statements? No. You don't have any statements, right? So if you want, we can print here what? this out. Okay, this out. Here what I'm writing, end of the loop. Okay, or else control. Okay, outside of the loop. Fine. Okay, so now what will happen finally? This statement will execute. Control came outside of the loop when completion of this for loop, guys. For loop. Okay, when you break statement is encountered, right? This complete for loop will be terminated. Okay, again it will not go. Okay, I less than 10, right? Next it has to go to what? Increment decrement section. But here, which statement we have written? Break. Break means what? We break the loop execution. Okay, we break the loop execution. Control will come out of the loop. Okay, after loop, which statement we have? Only one statement we have. So this statement will print here. Okay, this statement will be executed, and after that we see the statement in console. Control came outside of the loop. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay. So now, if you want, we can take this one as an example here. So already we have written. Let me remove this place. Yeah, fine. Now, okay. Clear, right? Okay. So if you use if statement anywhere else, you will get compile time error, guys. So where we can use, guys, where we can use break statement, not if statement. Where we can use break statement inside the switch and inside the loop. Okay. Now, so if I write like this is the main method, right? Now I'm removing this. Okay. So let's suppose I'm printing sys out of something here. Let me print high. And after that, so int I is equal to 10, I'm assigning. Okay. Now, if I double is equal to 10, okay. If I double is equal to 10, then I have print break. Okay. See what it is saying? Compile time error we are getting. Why? Where I'm using break statement?
Loop.
Looper. If if statement is loop statement,
No.
So why we are getting compile time error here? See, there is a compile time error, right?
Yes.
Break cannot be used outside of a loop or switch. See, what is the compile time error it is saying? Break statement cannot be used outside of a loop or switch. Okay. So where I'm using this break statement? Inside if statement, right? Inside if I am trying to use what? Break. But where can we use break statement? Only switch or else loop. Loop means what? For loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay, these are what? Loops, guys. Understand? Everyone. Hello. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So here what? We will get compile time error. So what is the compile time error? Break cannot be used outside of a loop or switch. Right? Let me write this example also. Yeah. So what is the compile time error we will get?
We can use
Break, we cannot use
Outside of the loop.
outside of the
Loop or switching.
outside of the loop or switch. So this is the compile time error we will see. Okay. Understand the above. So by seeing this statement, we have to know what you came to know. Okay. We can use break statement only inside switch or loop. If you try to use anywhere else, we will get what? Compile time error. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, so now, next one, what? Continue. Clear, right, everyone? What is the break statement?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So now, let me write one more example, guys, here. Okay. Where is the flip side? Yeah. So here, let me remove all this. Okay. So now, I'm writing one more thing. Okay. So now, okay, something int x is equal to 20 I'm taking. Okay, int x is equal to 20 I'm taking, and after that I created one label block. What I'm creating? One label block I'm creating. Okay, this is what? Labeled block. Okay, labeled block. So the labeled block, just I'm printing, let me print this out. Begin the block. Okay, so after that, what I'm doing, if x double is equal to 20, okay, then break. Okay, so here, okay, break L1, right? Break L1 I'm printing. Okay, so here let me write this out. Control came out of the L1 block. Understand? So now here, what is the output, guys? Okay, so here what, guys? L1. Now let me try to execute this one. Then we'll explain. See, what is the output here? If you see, begin the block, control came out of the L1 block. Understand? Control came out of the L1 block. So this program executed successfully. So there is no compile time errors. See, where I'm using break statement inside the if statement. Okay. But here, see, here I'm not using any for loop or do while loop or any kind of loops, guys. But this is what, guys? L1, this is also kind of what? Block only. Understand? This is one, what it is? Labeled block. Okay. I created one block. I named for this block as what? L1. Clear, everyone? I created one block, guys. This is what kind of loop only. But here, I named this block name is what, guys? L1. Okay. What is this block name? L1 block. Now, in this L1 block, okay, I created system.out.print and begin the block. Okay. So after that, if x double is equal to 20, break L1. Understand? If x double is equal to 20, if condition is true, break L1. Break L1 means what? Break the complete L1 block. Understand? Break the complete L1 block. So now we can use this break statement inside the where? Inside the named blocks also. Understand? So we can use this break statement inside the named blocks. Okay. We can use in switch statement and we can use inside the loop and we can use, okay, inside the labeled block. Okay. To break the particular named block. Clear, right, everyone? So here, what happened in x is equal to 20, system.out.println begin the block. So I see begin the block as a console statement here. And after that, if x double is equal to 20, condition is true or false? Here, x double is equal to 20. Condition is true or false?
True.
So
True, right? Condition is true, right? Why x is equal to, what is the value? 20.
20.
W is equal to 20 means what? Condition is true. Come on. Right? Yes. Please respond.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yes.
Saiteja. If condition is true, what we are doing? Break L1.
break.
Break L1 means what? This one, complete block, L1 block. Okay? Here to here, right? This is what? L1 block. So we break this L1 block. I mean, we stopped executing what? L1 block. Control came out of this complete L1 block.
One block.
After that, what is the statement we have? This is the statement. Control came out of the
Came
L1.
out of this.
Okay, that statement will print here. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This one also what is one more example. Fine. Everyone understand what is labeled block? Okay. So sometimes we can create, okay, blocks, guys. Okay. We can create blocks. We can give some name to that block. Okay. So hope you people understand, okay, how the break statement will work. Clear, right? Everyone. Shall we go next topic?
Yes, sir.
So what is the next topic, guys? The second one, continue statement. Okay. Continue. So as of now, we understand what is break statement. Now we need to understand what is continue statement. So we can use continue statement inside loops to skip current iteration and continue for next iteration, guys. So where we can use, guys, this continue statement? Okay, we can use continue statement inside the loop. Okay, for what? To skip the current iteration and to continue to skip the current iteration and continue for what? Next iteration. Okay, next iteration. Okay, we can use continue statement inside the loop to skip the current iteration and to continue for next iteration. Okay, so we will see what is that mean. Okay, now let me write directly in where? Inside the Eclipse IDE. Okay, here let me remove all these things. Okay, so here what I'm doing, guys. Okay, so guys, here class name I'm keeping the same, break statement demo. Okay, you can change the class name. Okay, right. Now here continue, right? We are using continue. Or else you want me to create separate class here? Let me create them. Now what is the class name? Continue, right? continue stmt demo. This is the class name. Public static void main fingers. So now here continue. So here what I'm doing, okay, now I'm taking one for loop for int I is equal to 0. I'm taking, guys. Okay, now I less than 10. After that what? Increment decrement section I plus plus, right? So for loop begin. Now what I'm doing here, let me put this out. Begin the for loop. Fine. So after that what I'm writing here, okay, so if I, okay, if I, okay, if modulo 2 double equals to 0, so in that case only just print I value. Just I'm printing like this, guys. Okay, print I value. Okay, then what I'm doing here, just continue. Okay, I'm using what? Continue statement. Okay, so instead here, let me put here, then it would be good. First, continue. Okay, so fine. Understand? So why, guys, if I put here, why I'm getting some compile time error? Tell me, why I'm getting compile time error here?
After continue.
Sai Teja. Sai Teja.
Sir.
Unreachable code. Okay, because where I'm keeping after continue. That's why. Okay. So now let me keep here. Understand what I'm doing? So I taken one for loop, guys. System.out.println and begin the for loop. Next here, what I'm doing, if I modulo of 2w is equal to 0. Understand? If w is equal to 0, in that time continue. Okay. So by that time, what will happen if I w is equal to 2, w is equal to 0 means if condition is true, then control will come inside the loop, continue loop, then this statement will not execute. Continue. Continue means what? Current iteration will skip, guys. Okay. It will skip current iteration. Next, it will go to where? Next iteration. Understand? Now, see, let me run the program, then I will explain. See. Okay. Understand?
Yeah.
See, begin the for loop, begin the for loop 2 times. Okay. Let me explain you. This is the output. Okay. Let me explain. See, Saiteja. Okay. So what is the continue statement? We can write continue statement inside the for loop, right? To skip the current iteration and continue to the next iteration. If you want to skip the current iteration based on some condition, then if you want to continue for next iteration, okay, So if condition is match, then we are skipping current iteration. And after that, what we are asking, please continue with next iteration. Okay. Don't came out of that for loop. Please continue for next iteration. If you use break statement, what will happen? Control will come out of the loop, guys. Understand? If some condition is passed, in that condition, if you put some break statement, what will happen? If the condition is passed, then control will come out of the for loop. Understand? But here, if you put continue statement means what? Control will not come out of the for loop, guys. That particular condition will skip and it will continue for next iteration. Okay? Let me explain you. Now, int I is equal to 0, I less than 10. Right? What is the I value? 0. Come on, guys. Come on, follow me. What is I value?
0.
0. Now, after that, I less than 10. Condition is true or false? Condition is true.
True.
If condition is true, 0 less than 10 means condition is true. Then first statement what? Begin the for loop.
Begin the for loop.
Begin the for loop. Okay. So we see begin the for loop. First statement. After that, what is the next statement? If I percentile 2 double is equal to 0. Okay. 0 percentile 2 double is equal to 0. Right? What is the value? Condition is true or false? 0 percentile 2. 0 only, right? What is the
Yes,
modular value? 0 only. 0 divided by 2. What is the value? 0 only, right? 0. So if condition is what, guys, here? True. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. If condition is true, what we are asking? Please continue. Right? Please continue. Like that we are asking. Continue means what? The current iteration will skip, guys. The 0 iteration will skip. Continue means what? Directly it will go to where? Increment section. Understand? I plus plus. Next statement. This statement will not execute. But here we clearly say continue. Right? Now continue means what? Control will go to increment section. Now what is the I value now? 1. Come on, 1. Now 1 less than 10. Condition is true or false?
True.
True. If condition is true, then control will come inside the for loop. What is the first statement? Begin the for loop. So that's what again what we see here, begin the for loop. Okay. After that, if statement. What is the I value now? 1. 1 percentile 2 double is equal to 0. Condition is true or false?
False.
False. Right. 1 divided by 2. Condition not it should not be 0, right? Some value we will come. So here what? Condition is false. If condition is false means what? Control will execute after this if block. What is the next statement after this if block? System.out.println of 5. What is the I value? 1. So that's what 1 here we see. Come on. Now, after that, where it will go control? End of the for loop. Again, it will go to where? Increment section, right? Now, I value, what is the I value now? 2. 2 less than 10 condition is true or false? Condition is true. If condition is true, then what is the first statement? Begin the for loop. So that's what here see, begin the for loop is the first statement. Now, I percentile 2 double is equal to 0. 2 percentile 2 double is equal to 0. Condition is true or false? 2 divided by 2 is 0 only, right?
True.
Divided by 2, 0 only, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
2 ones are 2. What is the remaining value? 0 only, right? So, 2 percentile 2 is what? 0. If condition is true, then what is the statement? Continue. Continue means what? Hey boss, skip the current iteration, go to next iteration. Come on. So that's why this value here you see, there is no 2 value here. Why? Here itself we are asking continue. Now current iteration will go to increment section. Control will go to increment section. Now I will become what? 3. 3 less than 10. Condition is true. Now begin the for loop. Okay. After that, I percentile 2 w is equal to 0. 3 percentile 2 w is equal to 0. Condition is false. If condition is false, then system.out.println of 5. What is the I value? 3. So like that it will print. Clear everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see? So now let me comment this one, guys. Now, if you see directly, you can see the 13579. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is what, guys, continuous statement. Okay. So, so where we can use continuous statement? Only inside the for loop. Okay. So if you try to use anywhere else, what we will get? Compile time error. Clear? Everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So now let me comment these two. And let me comment this one also. Okay. Here what I'm doing, int I is equal to 2 I'm giving. Something. Okay. Int I is equal to 2 I'm giving. Now you see there is a compile time error. What it is saying?
We can use.
Continue cannot be used outside of a loop. Okay. Continue cannot be used outside of a loop. Let me write that one also. This is what one more example. Okay. Fine. So here, what is the compile time error we will see? Continue
Cannot use.
cannot be used outside of the loop, right? Outside of the loop. Clear, everyone? Now we'll go to Eclipse IDE. Okay. So here, so now what I'm doing here, okay. Now let me take okay, we will discuss that part also. So clear, right, everyone? Understand? So where we can use continuous statement, how continuous statement will work,
Yes.
right? So now, yeah, right. So now, so otherwise you can write, guys, this statement also. We can use continuous statement only inside the loop. If we are trying to use anywhere else, okay, we will get compile time error saying continue outside of the loop. Okay, let me write that statement also. Then it will be, you can say completed continuous statement. Now tell me, you can use continue statement inside the loop only. Okay. If we try to use anywhere else, we will get what? Okay. Compile time error. Compile time error saying continue cannot use outside of the loop. Okay, guys? Clear?
Yeah.
Shall we go for next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I will give you one more example, guys. Okay. So now, okay. So then, okay, we will write example first, or want me to write? Let me plug in my charge. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Right. So, yeah. Next topic is, okay, labeled break, okay, labeled break and continue. Labeled break and continue statements, guys. Okay. So we can use this labeled break and continue, okay, guys, to continue, okay, to break or continue a particular loop, okay. If you have a nested loops, okay, nested loop means what, guys? Inside the loop, if you have one more loop, particular some condition, you want to skip, okay, a particular loop. Understand? Okay. So that time, what we will use, guys? Labeled statements. Okay. Understand?
Yeah.
This label statement we can use. Okay. So now let me write one example. Then you can tell me. Okay. Here I'm writing one example. I won't write in directly in Eclipse ID. Here I will write and you tell me. So I'm taking one example, guys. Let me take this L1 block. This is what? Labeled block. Okay. Right. Labeled block. Now in the labeled block, here I have taken one for loop. Okay. Int for loop I'm taking. Here what I'm taking? Int I is equal to 0 I'm taking. Understand? And after that, I less than, okay. So I less than, let me take 5. And after that, I plus plus. Okay. Now, in the for loop, what I'm taking? One more for loop I'm taking. Okay. One more for loop I'm taking, guys. So here in j is equal to 0 I'm taking. Okay. And j less than 5. J plus plus. Fine. Now here what I'm doing? If I double is equal to j. If I double is equal to j, then I'm asking break. Fine. And after that, here what I'm doing? System dot out dot println of, okay, or else you can put directly here. So without curly braces, we can keep only one statement, right? But or else let me put curly brace also. System dot out dot println of. So here I want to print I value, okay, and finally I want to print space, or else you can put instead of space, let me put dot, 3 dots, and here plus j value. Understand? Now let me close the inner for loop first. Okay. And after that, outer for loop. Clear? Hello. Or else let me write here. What is the language, guys? Java. Fine.
Yes.
Tell me. Output. I'm asking output. If loop. So this is what, guys? System dot out println of 5. This is also part of where inner for loop. This is inner for loop. This is outer for loop. Come on, guys. Tell me. Here output. I'm asking output. So what is the first one? Break. If you use break, what is the output here? Tell me what is the output here for break? Come on, guys. Anyone? I'm asking everyone, what is the output here? Or else, let me keep y5, let me keep 3, just 3. Fine? Only 3 iterations, guys. Now tell me. What is the output? Array? No one is telling anything? Sweta, Triveni, Jyotika, Vignesh, Surya. Guys are there or not there? Tell me what is the output here?
Usually one
Huh?
one triple dot. Then
You need to tell triple dot. You can tell me I and j value. That's it.
1 0.
Please don't execute, guys. Sweta, don't execute parallelly. Okay? Just think and tell me the answer here.
1 0.
Sweta, are you there? Sweta? Sweta, can you hear me? Okay, fine. You can tell answer here. You can ping answer here. Tell me, who will tell answer?
1 0. Then 2 2 0.
After that?
2 1
2
1.
Jyotika, can you hear me?
3 0.
3 0, na? Jyotika, can you hear me? Jyotika Valli, she dropped. Surya.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is the answer here? Output I'm asking. Hey, you understood, right? What is the for loop? And what is the break statement also you understood? Then what is the problem? Sai Teja?
Same like J1 0.
Okay, no. Please try to explain me. Tell me what happened the first. Tell me. Explain
First
me. Int
for
I is
loop
equal to
0.
int I is equal to 0. After that,
0
which
less
statement will
than 3
execute?
condition.
0 less condition is true. Then what will happen if condition is true?
Come inside the for loop.
Inside the for loop. So inside the for loop also what we have? One more for loop we have. This is means what? Nested for loop.
Nested.
Okay. Inside the loop, if you have one more loop, that is called what, guys? Nested loop.
Nested
Yes.
for loop.
Inside statement also we have one more for loop. Then what will happen now? Now int j is equal to 0, right?
Conditional check.
Int j is conditional check. What conditional check?
J
Again for
equals
loop will
0.
execute. Yeah, j is equal to 0. After that,
Condition check. 0 less than 3.
Tell
Same.
me. 0
if
less than
true,
3 means what? Condition is true. Then
if
which
true
statement will
means come
execute?
inside. If I double equals 0.
What will happen? If I double is equal to j, what is the output here?
0 double equals 0, true.
Condition is true. If condition is true, what we are asking?
Break.
Break means what will happen?
Come outside the for loop.
Which for loop? Which for loop? Here two for loops we have, right?
Yes.
Second for loop. Yeah, good. Okay. So where is the second for loop? Here to here, right? So control will come out of this for loop. After that, where it will go? Control where it will go?
Again, increment section.
Increment section, right? Now, what is the I value?
1.
1, right? Now, tell me after that, what
1
will
less
happen?
than 3, 2.
Condition is true. Then if condition is true means?
Again goes to second for loop.
Tell me fast. Come on.
There also j equals to 1, j less than 3,
J is
1
equal
less
to
than
1.
3.
J is equal to 1 here.
No, sir. J equals to 0. Only I only increment.
Yeah. Now, j is equal to 0.
0 less than 3, true. I double equals j. 1 double equals 0, false.
False means what will print?
False means.
If false means what will happen next?
Come outside the for loop.
For loop. If condition is false means come out of the for loop.
No, sir.
If
Come
condition
outside
is
the if block.
if block, yeah. After that,
I plus j space j.
what is I value now?
1.
I value
1.
1. Next dot
1 plus j value 0.
J value 0. That is the output. First output, right? After that, what
Yes.
will happen?
I value increment.
I value increment. Where you are in?
J values.
Where you are
J
in?
value.
Where you are in? Right now, where you are in?
Second for loop.
Second for loop,
Second
right?
for loop, sir.
Second for loop means where it will go? Control. Control will go to second for loop increment section.
Yes, sir. J plus plus.
Till second for loop is not completed, right?
Yes.
Now J plus plus. What is the J value?
1.
1. Come on, fast. Make it fast.
J equals 1. J 1 less than 3. 2 if 2 means if I double equals to j. 1 double equals to 1, 2. Then break statement will print and again I value will increment it.
Yeah, if break counters means what? This for loop will be terminated. The second for loop will be terminated. Control where it will go? Increment section. What is the I value now?
2.
2. Next, where it will go?
Condition 2 less than 3.
Come on, fast.
2 means inside the second for loop and j equals 1.
J is equal to 1. Inside the for loop, which value we are assigning?
J equals 0.
J is equal to 0. How can you say J is equal to 1? How can you say J is equal to 1? Inside for loop means again this first statement will be executed, right?
Yes.
The first statement, what is the first one? Declaration. Int J is equal to 0.
0.
Again we are assigning 0 to J. Okay, the previous value will not be there.
Okay.
Again, here we are assigning, right? Which value we are assigning? 0 we are assigning. Earlier it is 1, but here we are assigning 0, right? Again. Now j will become what? 0 only.
0.
And
And
the
again
first
0
for
less
loop,
net.
this is the first statement you'll execute, right? Tell me.
0 less than 3.
0 less
2.
than 2.
3.
3.
If block I 2 double equals 0, false. False means come outside this block. System
What will print?
2 space 0.
Right. Okay. So after that, where it will go?
Second for loop increment.
Now j will become what? 1. Good side.
1.
Okay. Nice. Now j is what? 1, guys. 1 less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is true.
2.
If condition is true, I w is equal to j. J I is what, guys? 2. 2 w is equal to j. J is what? 1. Right?
1.
2 w is equal to 1. Condition is false. Right? Condition is false means what? It will print. What is the value? I value now? 2. What is the j value? 1.
1.
Okay. Now, where it will go? Control will go to increment section of second for loop. J value. What is the j value now? 3.
2.
Sorry, 2. 2 less than 3. Right? Condition is true or false? Condition is true. Now, I w is equal to j. So, what is the I value? 2. What is the j value? 2. Condition is true. If condition is true means what? Break. Break means what? Inside the for loop. This second for loop, control will come out of the second for loop. And control where it will go?
First for loop.
The first parent for loop, increment section. What is the I value now? 3. Okay. Now I less than 3. 3 less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false means what? Control will come out of the parent for loop also. Okay. So what is the output finally? This is the output. 10 20 21. Understand everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, okay. Now what I'm doing here, instead of break, I'm putting continue. I'm putting what, guys? Continue statement. Okay. So who will tell? I'm putting only continue statement. Okay. Rajesh, what is the output now if I put continue? Come on, guys, fast. Why I'm asking you, this is very important. That's why I'm asking you. If you know this for loop and this break and continue statements, how it will work, then program will be easy, guys. You can write any loops. Now tell me, what is the output here? If I put continue now. Rajesh, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. Just zero.
Okay, let me explain you guys. Okay, wasting of time here. So see, what happened in I is equal to 0, I less than 3. What is I value? 0. 0 less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. If condition is true, then control will come inside of the for loop. What is the for loop? Again, we have one more for loop, right? Here into j is equal to 0, j less than 3. Condition is true, right? I w is equal to j. What is I value? 0. What is the j value? 0. 0 w is equal to j means condition is true. If condition is true, what we are asking? Continue. Continue means what, guys? Again, control will go to where? Inside the second for loop, increment section. Continue means what? Skip the current iteration and continue for next iteration, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on. So where the control is there? Second for loop. So that's what j plus plus. What is the j value? 1. 1 less than 3. Condition is true, right? If condition is true, I w is equal to j. What is the I value? 0. What is the j value? 1. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false means what? This statement break. Okay. Now what is the I value now? 0. What is the j value now? 1.
1.
Right? 1. So after that, After this statement, where control will go? Increment, decrement section of second for loop. Because this for loop is not completed, right?
Yes,
What is
sir.
the J value now? 2. 2 less than 3. Condition is true. If condition is true, I W is equal to J. 0, W is equal to 2. Condition is false. If condition is false means what? Again, system.out.println will print. What is the I value now?
2.
0.
0.
What is the I value, guys? 0.
0 space
0. And what is the J value?
2.
2.
2. Fine. Now, after that, where it will go? Control go to increment, decrement section of second for loop. So what is the J value now? 3. 3 less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false means what? Control will come out of the second for loop. Right. Now, where it will go? Control.
Again, I plus plus.
Okay. The parent for loop, increment, decrement section, it will go. Now, I plus plus. What is the I value now? 1.
1.
1 less than 3. Condition is true. If condition is true, then int j is equal to 0 and j less than 3. Right? 0 less than 3. Condition is true. Again, if block, I w is equal to j. What is the I value now? 1. 1 w is equal to 0. Condition is false. If condition is false, then system.out.println off. Okay, this one will print. What is the now? I value 1. Right? What is the I value?
1.
1. Now, what is the j value?
0.
Understand? 1 0. Now where it will go? Control will go to increment, decrement section of second for loop, inner for loop. Okay, control is there in inner for loop, right? First of all, inner for loop has to complete. J plus plus means what? 1. 1 less than 3. True. I value 1 value. J value 1. 1 W is equal to J. Condition is true. If condition is true means what? Continue. Continue means what? Again, control will go to increment, decrement section. Right? We are asking skip and continue for next iteration. Okay, this time this statement will not execute. Because why? We are asking continue, right? Now, J plus plus. J plus plus means what? Become
2.
2. Okay? 2. 2 less than 3. Condition is true. Now, I value what? 1.
1.
J value what?
2.
2. Means what? False. So, false means here, what is the value?
1 2.
I value 1, J value 2. Okay. Now, control will go to increment, decrement section of second for loop. What is the J value now? 3. 3 less than 3 means what? Condition false. If condition is false means control will come out of this complete for loop. Where it will go? Control.
I plus plus.
Increment, decrement section of parent for loop. Now, what is the I value? 2. 2 less than 3. Condition is true. Then after that, control will go to inside for loop. Okay, inner for loop. Inner for loop, what is the J value? Into J is equal to 0. We are assigning 0 to J again. Now 0 less than 3. Condition is true, right? If condition is true, then where it will go? Inside the for loop. What is the for loop here? I. What is the I value? What is the I value? 2. 2 is equal to 0. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false means it will print. What it will print? Tell me. What is the J value now? 2.
2.
What is the I value? 0. Sorry, what is the J value? 0. I value 2, J value 0, right? Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Now, where it will go? Control will go to increment, decrement section of J. J plus plus 1. 1 less than 3. True. Next, I 2, J 1. Condition is false. Again, it will print what? System.out.println now. J is I is 2, J is 1. Okay? J is 1. So now, again, where control will go to increment, decrement section of inner for loop. Now, J value will become what, guys? 2.
2.
Less than 3. Condition is true. Now, I value what? 2. J value what? 2. I W is equal to J. Condition is true. Condition is true means what we are asking? Continue.
Continue.
Continue means what? Again, control will go to increment, decrement section of J value. Right? Continue means what? Please skip the current iteration. Continue for next iteration. Okay? J plus plus means what? J value become 3. 3 less than 3. Condition is
False.
sorry. Huh?
Condition is false.
Condition is false, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. Condition is false. Now, condition is false means what? Control come out of this for loop. and control where it will go to parent for loop increment decrement section. Now, what is the I value? I plus plus. Earlier it is 2. Now 3. Now 3 less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is
False.
false. If condition is false means what? Control will come out of the parent for loop also. Now, what is the output? This is the final output. Clear?
Okay.
Come on guys. Clear
Yes,
or
sir.
not? Okay. Now,
Clear.
I'm putting here break L1. Okay. Break L1 I'm putting. What is the output here? Break L1 output I'm asking. Break L1. Who will tell?
Break the total L1.
Triveni? Triveni? Can you hear me? Triveni, are you there? I'm not able to hear you. We are speaking in mute, it seems.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is the output here? Break L1. So already we discussed, right? The break statement. Break L1 labeled. Here L1 means what? Labeled break. I'm using labeled break.
Yeah.
So this is L1, right? This is what? Completely. This is labeled break. Labeled break related code. Okay. Tell me, Triveni, what is the output here? Triveni, can you hear me? Triveni, can you hear me? I'm not able to hear you. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are keep quiet? Just explain me. What happened? What is the first statement?
Initially, I equals to 0, sir.
Int I is equal to 0. After that?
Condition is true, I less 1, 0
condition
less.
is true. Yeah, condition is true. Then control where it will go?
Inner for loop.
Inner for loop. Tell me. Here what will happen? Inner for loop. Int j is
J
equal to
equals
0.
to 0. 0 less than 3 true.
Condition is true. After that?
If loop.
0.
True, sir, condition. 0 equals to 0. Then break L1.
Means what?
Outside of the loop.
Yeah, complete L1. We are asking break L1. Hey boss, please break complete L1 block. Where is L1? Here.
Main.
This complete L1 block will be break. Now what is the output here? There is no output.
No output.
Understand? No
Yes.
output here. Understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I confused it, sir. Inside break statement inside లో ఉంది కదా ఈ ఫర్ లూప్ ఎగ్జిట్ అవుతుందేమో అని ఆలోచిస్తాను.
Okay. So now continue L1. Okay. So let me ask why people are dropping, guys. Saiteja left. Okay. Surya. So now tell me if I put continue L1. This is very, very important, guys. I don't know why people are dropping. If you know this everything, okay, programming will be easy.
Initially,
continue
I
L1. No,
to
please hold on. I'm asking Surya. Surya.
Yes, sir. First, initially I equals to 0. It will say condition I is less than 0, true. Next J for loop, J is equals to 0. Its condition is true, J less than 3. And if we go to if block, if I equals to 0, if W equals to J, J is equal to 0. I is equal true condition. It will continue L1 and means it will go to the first for loop again.
Come on, nice.
Skip it this iteration and first for loop. And go to I increments. I is I1. Check the condition less than equals to 3. Less than 3. True, and it will go to the J block and J is equals to 0. J is less than 3. True. And again check if condition. If I is equals to J, not it's false.
What is the I value now?
1.
J value 0.
0.
Condition is false. Then
it will print the I value and J value 0 1.
What is the I value now?
1.
Yeah, I value 1. Come on. Next, J value
0.
0. After that,
J increment. Second for loop increment. J goes to 1. Value 1. And check condition 1 less than 3. True. Again we go to F block. 1 I is equals to J. True, sir. 1 is equals to 1. So it will again go to the continue L1 first block.
Yeah, again it will go to first block. Okay. There
First
I value will become
I 0.
I value 0. I plus
sir.
plus.
It is I plus plus. I plus plus. This iteration will now go to the next iteration. I value will become 2, sir. And it will check the condition true. Again come to the J block. J is equals to 0. J is less than 3. True. Go to if block. I is equals to J. False, sir. 2 is equals to 0. So false, and it will go to the print statement.
What it
As
will
I
print?
value is 2. J value is 0.
J value is
0.
0. Come on. Nice.
Again, we'll go to the second for loop J increments. J increment, it will 1, sir. J will become 1. Check the condition J less than 3. And it's true and goes to the if block. Is double equal to 0. 2 is double equals to 1. False. Again, it go to print statement. I value is 2. J value is 1.
I value 2.
2.
J value
J value
1. Right?
Yes. Next again, it will go to the J increment. And it will become 2, sir. And it will check the condition true. And it will go to if block. I is double equal to J. It will is true. It will become true, sir. I 2 is equal to 2. So it will go again continue L1. Again it will go to the I increment. Here increment will be 3 and totally come out of the
for loop. Okay. So what is the final output? 1 0 2 0 2 1.
1 0
Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the way, okay, these loops will execute, guys. Understand? You can put, okay. So sometimes we may need to go with this labeled blocks also. Okay. So based on some condition, the parent for loop has to execute. Based on some condition, child for loop has to execute. Okay. Based on some condition, you need to skip the inner for loop. You need to continue the what? Parent for loop. Okay. So here, like that, we can have, okay, multiple labeled blocks inside the program, guys. This is what one labeled block. So like this, we can have one more labeled block. Kind of, you can make it as L2. Okay, L2 block also. So based on some condition, maybe the first label block has to execute. Based on some condition, maybe the second label block has to execute. Right? So like this, we can have what? Okay, some requirements, guys. Some logics you have to write based on our requirement. So if you understand how the label block will execute, how the continue statement will execute, how the break statement will execute, where can we use this break statement, Where can we use this continue statement? Understand? Where can we use this labeled blocks? Then you can easily, okay, you can easily write the program. Clear, everyone? This is very, 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 very important, guys. Okay, clear?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm right there. Sai Teja joining. I think having some internet issue. Sai Teja, can you hear me?
Hi.
So what happened?
Yes.
Are you facing any internet issue at your home?
Yes. Not power is not.
Oh, okay, fine. So I think just now we completed this continue L1 also. Okay. Break L1, you understood, right, Sai Teja? Break L1. Okay. Let me explain you one more time. Okay. See, break L1. Break L1 means what? No output. Why no output? Here what? L1. L1, this complete block comes under where, guys? Block L1.
L1
okay.
block.
This complete, okay, for loop, inner for loop and outer for loop. This complete program comes under where? L1 block, right? So now here what asking? I'm putting here what? Break L1. Okay, break L1 I'm putting. I mean what? Break L1 block. Named block we have, right? L1. Break L1 based on this condition. If condition is true, then break L1 block. So that's what I'm asking. Sai Teja, for you only I'm explaining one more time because you dropped. Okay, so by that time, that's why. Here see, int I is equal to 0, I less than 3, right? What is the I value here? 0. What is the I value now? 0 less than 3. Condition is true. If condition is true, then control will come inside of the for loop. So here, what is the first statement inside the for loop? Again, we have one more for loop.
One more.
Okay. So in the for loop, what is the first statement? Int j is equal to 0. In the for loop, what is the first statement will execute? This, right? After that, condition. If condition is true, then control will come inside of the for loop. After that, control will go to increment section. So like that, it will execute for loop. Remember. Okay. Now, here, what is the j value? 0. J less than 3. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. If condition is true, I w is equal to j. What is the I value here? 0. What is the j value here? 0. Condition is true. If condition is true, then control will come inside of the if block. I mean if loop. In the if loop, in the if statement. So you should not call if loop, guys. If statement. Inside the if statement, what we have the first one?
L1.
Break L1. Break L1 means what? Break the complete L1 block. Means what? We completely break the this complete for loop, guys. So here there is no output, right? Control will come out of this complete for loop. So there is no output here. Understand? Right, Teja?
Yes,
now continue. Continue L1 means what? Skip the current iteration. You go to next iteration. See now here instead of break, what I'm putting? Continue. Fine. So now, int I is equal to 0, I less than 3. Condition is true. Int j, okay. Now control come to for loop, inner for loop. Here j is equal to 0, j less than 3. Control true. I'm sorry. What it will give? J less than 3 means
j less than true.
Condition is true. If condition is true, I value what? 0. J value what? 0. I w is equal to j. Condition is true. Then continue L1. I'm asking what? Continue L1. Where it will go? Control. If I ask continue L1, where it will go?
I plus.
Right now, where are you? Second for loop.
Second for loop.
Okay. But I'm asking what? Continue L1. L1 means what? Here. Okay. So directly control where it will go? Control it will go to parent for loop I plus plus. Okay. Not inner for loop j plus plus. Control will go to parent for loop I plus plus. Because here are asking what? Continue L1. Continue L1 means what? I'm asking, hey boss, hey controller, hey compiler, please continue with L1. L1 means this one. Okay. L1 block, right? Parent block. Okay. Now I plus plus 1. Okay. Now 1 less than 3. Condition is true. Next, if condition is true, then control come inside of the for loop, what is the first statement? Again, we have a inner for loop. Into j is equal to 0, j less than 3. Condition is true. I1, j 0. Condition is false. If condition is false, means what? Here I value 1, j value 0. Okay. So like that. Now ij and I value 0, 1, j value 0. Where it will go control? Where are you now? Inner for loop. Now control will go to inner for loop increment section. Right? J value now become what? 1. 1 less than 3 true. I value is what? I value 1. J value 1. Condition is true. Then continual 1. Continual 1 means where it will go control now? Control will go to parent increment section. Okay. Now I plus plus means what? 2. 2 less than 3 condition is true. Then control will come inside the for loop. Inside the for loop, we have one more for loop. Then into j is equal to 0. J less than 3. Condition true. I value 2. J 0. Continue. I mean, condition is false. Condition is false means what? I value 2. J value 0 is printing. Okay. Now where it will go? Control will go to
second for loop j plus
second for loop increment section. Right. Good. Now j value will become 1. 1 less than 3. Condition is true. I value 2. J1 means what? Condition is false. Again it will print I value 2. J value 1. Now where it will go? Control will go to inner for loop increment section. J will become 2. 2 less than 3 condition is true. I value 2. J is 2. Condition is true. Continual 1. Continual 1 means what? Control will go to parent for loop. Now I plus plus means what? I3. I less than 3. 3 less than 3 condition is false. Then
false
total for loop. So finally this is the output. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So like this it will work, guys. Okay. So any doubts?
No.
Everyone, have any questions here? So this is very important, guys. Okay. So after class, please go and execute. Okay. Write some examples in Eclipse IDE. Okay. By your own, try to do some, few examples, guys, here based on these loops. Because what? These loops are very important. For loop, okay, while loop, do while loop, these control statements, continue statement, break statement, this labeled continue, labeled break. These are very important. Okay. What happened, guys? Okay. So here I am writing output also. Fine. So we completed, guys. So tomorrow we will see remaining parts. Okay.